Two collegiate powerhouses face off today on the DAF Media Network, where the University of Michigan Wolverines take on the Boston College Eagles here, Darien High School Stadium Field, for this fall scrimmage matchup. Of course, definitely very decorated, two decorated programs we're going to see face off, something that we have never seen before from the Darien High School Stadium Field.
Yeah, Liam, these are definitely the pinnacle of girls college lacrosse here. We have two of the best Division I teams in the country facing off at our very own stadium field. I'm Ryan Dahlquist, alongside me, Liam Tomaszewski. Glad to bring you this one today.
Yeah, this is going to be a really great match, Ryan. Of course, Boston College, they lost in the NCAA championship last year, so they had a really great year, and the Michigan Wolverines, just another prominent program. So these two teams coming out to clash in Darien. Of course, Southwestern going to get a very big place for these recruits. What do you think we're going to see here today?
Well, like I said before, I mean, both these teams making it very far in the NCAA tournament last year. Boston College making it all the way to the finals. Michigan coming off a very respectable 12-8 season. So a lot of hard play out here, a lot of desire to win, and I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, this is going to be a really great match. Both these teams know what the challenge is. I mean, they're going to really have to face off. A lot of Darien alumni. I want to give a shout out to them. CC Stein, Shea Dolce, and Kit Eriks, welcome home. Of course, this is head coach Lisa Lindley coaching those girls to their collegiate status. So it's really going to be a really great one. Of course, a very big crowd here from the high school stadium field.
Yeah, exactly. It's a beautiful day out here. It's a warm, probably 75 degrees. We're sweating a little bit in our blazers, and it's October, which is crazy. So I'm excited to get into this one.
Yeah, the end of October weather here. Actually feeling like it's April right now with the spring weather. But, of course, end of October for this fall lacrosse. Of course, the collegiate fall lacrosse season doesn't start till the spring. So this right now, out-of-season scrimmage. So it's going to be a really great match here. Both these teams, of course, want to win, but it's really great to get Darien with the homegrown lacrosse.
Exactly, and I'm just very excited to get into this one.
Yeah, so collegiate girls lacrosse, University of Michigan and Boston College, and a little different rules than high school lacrosse that we're used to. So Ryan, just maybe give us a quick rundown of what we're going to see today.
Well, exactly. We have here a 60-second shot clock on each side of the field. These players have I believe a 20-second period in order to get it over the half line, and then the rest to get a shot on the net. We also have the introduction for the 2023 season of a green card, which the ref has the ability to call, which will result in a 1-minute man-down penalty for the team who receives it, and that is new to this 2023 fall season here.
And so both of these teams getting ready at the face-off X. Michigan in their signature navy blue, and Boston College will be sporting their white jerseys. So starting at center, we are underway here from the Darien High School Stadium Field. Boston College getting a quick look at it. Number 18, Ryan Smith. And you know, you look at this roster on Boston College, they even have some graduate students on this team, so definitely a lot of years of experience throughout this entire squad.
Exactly. Boston College, like we said before, a pinnacle of girls lacrosse for the past many years in a row, making it all the way to the national championship last year. A lot of experienced players know what to do with the ball, able to make some offense, and let's see what they can create out of this possession.
So moving around here, close to the net, number one, shot in right off the bat. Boston College, Rachel Clark, the junior attack. And just like that, Boston College is on the board early, 1-0.
And that's exactly the start they're looking for in this one. Boston College known for their lethal offense going in. Rachel Clark putting that one away right in the top right corner. And it's a beautiful start for Boston College. Not the start you're looking for, of course, for Michigan. But 1-0 early in this one. A lot of game left to play.
Yeah, that was a really great start right there. Boston College, they know how to make those attacks when they need to. So again, at the face-off XBC in Michigan. Boston College going up early, 1-0. This one close to it on the face-off. Boston College fighting for it. They will get it. Yeah, moving along quickly is Clark. Passing that one out. Finding Andrea Reynolds. Boston College using that possession time to their advantage. Going in there's BC, broken up there by Michigan. Referees will blow the whistle. There's number 5, Belle Smith, senior midfielder on this team from West Hampton.
And that's going to be a free shot there from the second fan. So not exactly an open shot here for Bell. Look for her to move to a teammate, and there she goes.
Goes in there, BC. Passing over, shot there just past the net. That one was, again, Belle Smith. So BC will stay with the possession. And that one will be broken up. The Wolverines getting a look at on their first offense.
Yeah, and Wolverines here with their first offense. I think we're going to see throughout this game, Liam, on how important that draw control is. Boston College controlling the first two, getting shots on net before the Wolverines can even get an offensive possession.
So just like that, Boston College will get the ball. Passing it over on the attack. Back there, close to the net. That one trying to center it up, but can't find the open player.
Great use of a one more pass there too, Liam. We talk about that a lot in lacrosse. It's a big transitional aspect to the game. And there, the Boston College player looking for that one extra pass. If she can hold on to that one, that's a pretty good look for a shot on the keeper.
So again, Belle Smith passing that one over to Rachel Clark. A lot of behind the net play. Boston College keeping that ball on their side. Going in there, shot saved there from the Wolverines. Number 50, Erin O'Grady, the junior goaltender from Massapequa.
Certainly a great save there from Grady. That one was going right in the top right corner off the play, but she snags that one out of the air traffic control, and now the Wolverines have possession.
It's a nice save there from Erin O'Grady, and Wolverines will get a look at it on offense. So number 20, Ava Class. Moving that ball around. Both these teams just keeping it very neutral. Michigan's trying to lift one to put a shot on the net.
Yeah, Michigan here, of course, valuing their possession. They have not had an offensive possession yet, so it looks like they're trying to maintain this ball and get some more players on the field, see if they can push a little an offense here.
Again, the Wolverines just passing the ball around. CeCe Stein out there for the Darien alumni. That one will be broken up. BC will get that one, giving it to their goaltender. And again, very fast-paced. Boston College knows how to keep that pressure going.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at a very aggressive team on the field here today. Boston College, of course, coming off of an incredible spring season, have a lot of experience and a lot of girls who really want to push that ball, get it back on defense, get it to their offense, look to score some goals.
So again, Boston College, hand it over to Clark. Over there is number 12, Cassidy Weeks. Weeks moving on in, shot just left of the goal. That one will be returned by the Eagles. Lizzie O'Neill. That's an over behind the net. 13, Emma Lopinto. That one's going to be close. Huge stop there by the Wolverines.
Yeah, and a big cheer of excitement from the Michigan sideline on that one as their defender makes a huge play, and now Michigan has numbers on the transition.
Yeah, so Michigan moving quickly. They know they need to put a goal in, stop this surging Eagles team. Notice they're putting on the one. Huge stop there from the Eagles. And they will get that ball back. Again, Michigan, not a lot of possession time, so when they have that ball, they need to just move that ball around, try to put some shots on. Yeah,
I think you're exactly right there, Liam. That was a great shot there by the Michigan attacker, but we have to remember that Michigan has not really had an offensive possession yet. They had one, but it did not last very long. They need to give their defense a bit of a break on this one, especially against BC's offense.
So the referees will blow the whistle now. It looked like the BC goaltender trying to pass that one down the field. So it looked like Boston College had a free possession.
Yeah, exactly. Free position here now. Number 14 here on Michigan has the ability to start right after the ref goes whistle, and there she goes. She's going to move that one up to her attack.
So BC moving that ball along. And number 36, Lizzie O'Neill. Yeah, behind the net, trying to find an open player. Shot there. That one will go in. It was number 38, Kayla Martello, looked like put the final touches on that one.
And that's exactly what BC's looking for in this one. It looks like they're taking the ball to X, trying to get a 2-on-1, get a girl a step on her defender, and then all of the attackers above the goal are trying to run around, lose their defenders, look open for a cut. They are able to do so on that one. That ball gets passed and put away.
So nice goal there from number 38, Kayla Martello. And again, Boston College going up on the board 2-0. And again, taking a look at this roster, a lot of these players are from the most dominant lacrosse recruit schools in the country. St. Anthony's, Manhasset, Massapequa, Darien, New Canaan, all around this northeastern area. So you can really see how these recruits are showing up.
Exactly. And I mean, all those girls who have these incredible natural talent going to these programs with experienced coaches and players to help them grow even more shows you why these two D1 programs in Michigan and Boston College have had such success throughout all of their seasons in the past years.
You know, this one at the face-off X again. 15, Abby Herod for the Eagles. And number 2, Caroline Bean for the Wolverines. That one will be taken possession by Michigan. She's going to look at it. Jill Smith on the attack. Move over to the back. Giving that one there close by, high above the net. Trying to center that one on the ground.
And Boston College coming out here with a man-to-man defense. They are not afraid to take Michigan's attackers on one-on-one, which is something we don't see so much from girls lacrosse. They like to play the zones, a lot of these coaches, but that man-to-man shows a lot of confidence in their defense.
So Jane Federoff looking for that ball, and Michigan will return with their possession. Yeah, Michigan just trying to slow things down, try to get an open shot onto the net. Behind the net is Ava Class. That one moving around, Kaylee Dyer. Dyer close by, passing that one out. Jane Federoff. Back out to the point, ground ball shot there. That one's gonna stay on the ground. Jill Smith. And the Eagles again will make a big stop. So the Eagles on attack once more. A very crowded Darien High School stadium field. A lot of lacrosse fans coming out to support these two very prominent colleges. So that one going around. Nice pass there, shot on the ground. That was number 38, Kayla Martello. Has a goal for the Eagles, but that one will stay on the ground.
And that's exactly the plays Boston College is looking for here.
So referees will blow that whistle. Possession will go in favor of the Wolverines. Just 6 minutes, 30 seconds less to go in this first quarter of play. Watching this game on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. It's something special today, unlike anything we've seen before. Two colleges facing off in the hometown of Darien, Connecticut.
Yeah, not to mention, Liam, not just two colleges, two of the best colleges here for college women's lacrosse. We are absolutely honored to be announcing them here at Darien Stadium Field. It's an absolute pleasure, and we've seen an exciting game so far, and let's see where else this takes us.
So the Wolverines, close by, trying to juke out the defense. Again, Jane Federoff giving it back out to the point to Smith. Smith, that ball's going to go deep. Possession staying with the Wolverines. Smith giving it out to Annabelle Burke. Burke on the charge. Big defense there from the Eagles. Close in there. Players going down. Referees blowing the whistle. It looks like we're going to see a free position from Michigan.
Yeah, it looks like the Michigan player got tripped up there towards the middle of the field, and that's a free position awarded huge here for Michigan if they can make something of this. We've seen Boston College score or at least have a great chance off of one of these. Let's see what Michigan can do.
So Michigan with the free position. Shot there on the ground. And Shea Dolce putting the big stick on it for the Boston College Eagles. Shea Dolce, a hometown Darien, Connecticut player. And just give us a little bit about Shea.
Well, Shea, of course, the #1 goalie and 7th-ranked recruit according to Inside Women's Lacrosse when she was recruited to Boston College. She was a 3-time state and all-league honoree when she played here at Darien, lettered all 4 years in lacrosse, soccer, and basketball, and was actually a captain in all 3 sports. So certainly an athlete that the Boston College Eagles can use today, one that they're very, very happy to have.
So it looks like we might be seeing a free position from the Boston College Eagles. Close by here, number 13 for the Eagles, Emma Lopinto. Lopinto passing that one out. Miscommunication there. Michigan will get possession. Players will go down. Referees blowing the whistle going in favor of Michigan. So the Wolverines look like they'll get an offensive campaign coming up. Right there, the Wolverines getting ready to go. Over by the sideline, Boston College playing some nice defense. They'll get the ball back. There's number 13, Maddie Burns. So the Eagles. Belle Smith again. Just trying to find some open space. Ryan Smith giving it over to Belle Smith. And just moving this ball around over on that far side. Referees blow the whistle. And looks like some substitutes will come in for the Wolverines.
And it looks like the Wolverines are going man or woman down on this play. I'm not sure the call on that one, Liam, but a huge opportunity here for the Eagles. Look for the Wolverines to set up in their zone defense stance. Look for BC to send some cutters through the middle, knowing that not every woman has a defender. And let's see if they can make something out of this possession.
So the Eagles have a player up. They're getting close to the net. Smith giving it back out to the point. Moving the roll around. Close into the net, trying to find #1, Rachel Clark, but Boston College staying with possession. Number 16, Andrea Reynolds. And close by, trying to get a shot on was the Eagles. Can't do it, but they will still have the possession of the ball. Reynolds giving it over to #1, Rachel Clark. Clark close in there. Referees blow the whistle. Again, Belle Smith close there, but it looks like we'll see another free position for Boston College.
And that's on the inner fan there, Liam. That means she has a shot opportunity. Let's see what she can do with this one. We've seen a lot of variation from how players like to take these shots, from Charlotte North style of absolutely cranking up and ripping it to trying to move it to a player who can then cut in and score. Let's see what Boston College can do with this one.
So Boston College will be able to put a shot on this one. See right here, Belle Smith close by, trying to put something on. Michigan playing heavy D. Smith will keep that ball. Reynolds back to Smith. Boston College, very experienced. We've seen it so far in this game. Shot there, just going wide. That was number 13, Emma Lopinto, junior attack. And that one going just way wide of the net.
And a great shot there by Pinto. Drops her hands a little bit. It's hard to get that one on target when you drop your hands, but she has a free shot. She takes it.
Close there, Boston College. That one looks like it'll go in. Nice job there from the Eagles, putting another one on the board.
And there goes that cutting play again, Liam. We saw BC hitting the formula, taking that ball behind the net, looking for cutters up top. Michigan having a difficult time covering their girls, especially women down. And there goes Boston College putting another one on the board, getting them up 3-0 in this first quarter.
Yeah, so Belle Smith, senior midfielder from West Hampton Beach. She puts a goal on for the Eagles. They lead 3-0. And if you're Michigan Wolverines right now, you got to be talking about getting some press going.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not the start that the Wolverines were certainly hoping for in this one. Had a quite large lack of possession as compared to Boston College. And here we go with another draw. Now, we talked before, Liam, how important the draw is going to be in this game. Michigan needing to win one here, getting their offense with the possession. Their defense certainly taking the larger amount of reps today. Hard to stay not tired when you're out there for that long. So Michigan definitely needing this ball.
And it is. We've seen most of the possessions on the faceoff going in favor of the BC Eagles. So we'll be interested to see what Michigan will be able to counter that here at this faceoff. So faceoff here, the Wolverines and the Eagles. That one going back, both teams fighting for it. And again, Boston College will get that possession. Face-off, one of those key parts of lacrosse. Winning those face-offs gives you a great chance trying to put one into the net.
Yeah, exactly. The draw control been so important here for Boston College today. Such a detriment to the Wolverines so far. Have not been able to get a possession off of that draw. Boston College able to go out there after scoring and look for another chance. That is huge for these Eagles team.
So just above a minute left to go in this first quarter of play. Eagles close by. Rachel Clark was near the net. Boston College get that one close to the sideline.
And another huge opportunity for BC. Michigan getting a little lucky on that one. They had a girl wide open in the middle with a beautiful shot opportunity. Just could not hang on to that ball. But that's their strategy. That's been going for them so far. And BC able to put 3 goals up with that strategy. So it's almost unsurprising to see at this point that they're looking to that inside, trying to get those inside finishes.
So close there. BC nearing it. Shot, that one's going to be intercepted by Michigan. And they'll get a start on. You hear those cheers from the sidelines. And number 15 for the Wolverines, Maya Rutherford on the defense from Denver, Colorado.
And it was great little air traffic control there by number 6, Grace Callahan, the sophomore, able to get her stick in the way of that pass, present an inside pass, and give that ball to her offense. Great play, huge for Michigan.
So Michigan staying with the offense. Shot just going above the stick of Shea Dolce. That one will fly out of play, staying with the Wolverines as time will expire for the first quarter of play. BC leading the Wolverines 3-0. Ryan, what'd you like from BC in that first quarter?
Well, I mean, they're just the more aggressive team at this point. Boston College playing like they are the national champion runners-up. They are going out there and they're trying to get as many goals on the board as possible. Their defense is working hard to get that ball back. Michigan looking a bit like they're on their heels early on this one. Of course, difficult going down to a 3-0 detriment, but Boston College able to take advantage of the momentum they feel in this crowd today, put 3 up on the board, looking great at the end of this first quarter.
Yeah, so 3-0 in favor of the Boston College Eagles. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back in the DAF Media Network for the start of the second quarter of play here from the Darien High School Stadium Field. Back here live on the DAF Media Network, Boston College Eagles lead the University of Michigan Wolverines 3-0 after the first quarter of play. But we'll talk about another Darien alumni. CC Stein was senior captain her senior year. So Ryan, just give me a little brief down about CC.
Well, Liam, I actually had the privilege to get in contact with the Darien varsity coach, Lisa Lindley, who's here on the sideline over there. And what she had to say about CC is that she has great stick skills and the ability to dodge and get to the goal with a very high lax IQ. Now, CC, number 1 for Michigan, of course, on the attack, has not had much of an opportunity as of yet, but back in her Darien days, she was a soccer player, a hockey player, and of course a lacrosse player, winning 2 state champions and scoring 49 goals, having 29 assists in her senior year. Definitely a weapon on this Michigan offense, and let's see what she can do today.
Yeah, so CC Stein, that Darien alumni, but of course this game just really great so far. I mean, 2 very well-renowned colleges come into play, and we'll just get ready for the start of the second quarter of play here from Darien High School Stadium Field. Michigan needing to move that ball along, got to win some face-off draws. They're going to need it here. And we'll see another draw here. Both these teams switching respective sides. No, ball's up. Just getting underway. Michigan starting off this quarter strong, getting their first draw control.
Yeah, quite a loud cheer of excitement there from the Michigan sideline. We talked again about how important this draw control is in this game. The fact that Michigan able to get that one is absolutely huge, and let's see what they can make of this offensive possession.
Yeah, so huge possession here for the Wolverines, trying to get the first score on the board. That one going really close to the net. Giving it there's Jill Smith. Smith again. He's pitching that one off to Annabelle Burke. Burke goes fly high. That one will be caught by Kaylee Dyer. Close to the net. That one's going to go in. First goal for the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, and you can hear the excitement in the stands as players on the sideline begin to celebrate. That is a huge goal for Michigan, putting them on the board. It's now 3-2-1, and that is just incredible for their momentum going into the second quarter. 50 seconds into the second quarter, certainly an inspirational speech there from the coach or something after that first quarter, because Michigan is coming out here, and they're coming out ready to play.
That was number 8, Peyton Shrevs, sophomore midfielder. You're taking a look at it right there to put that ball in the net. And what a great fashion that was. Sophomore midfielder from Potomac, Maryland.
And there's the chants from the Michigan fan section. Again, huge momentum as we go into another draw control here.
Yeah, Michigan fans with a huge turnout in this one. The Darien, any Darien alumni with any Michigan connection probably here in some fashion for this one. So the referees blow the whistle on that draw control. And it looked like that ball will be going in favor of the Eagles. So BC with their first look in the second quarter of play. The Eagles just moving that ball around, trying to respond after that goal from the Wolverines. Goes in there, giving that one off to Ryan Smith. Close by shot, just almost under the legs of the Michigan goalie, but huge save there from Aaron O'Grady. BC will get that one back. They have another look at on the offense.
Yeah, and there's your danger there with pushing transition. Michigan goalie tried to launch that ball up towards the 40-yard line. If they can get that, they can get numbers on their offense. However, it is a dangerous pass. And with a team like Boston College, they're able to take advantage of that, regain their possession, and now Michigan stands for another defensive holdup.
So Michigan's going to be on the defense once again. BC going close by referees blowing the whistle, and looks like we're going to see a free position here for BC.
Yeah, it looks like a push there by the Michigan defense, leading to another free position. Again, such an important part of this girls' lacrosse game, especially in college. And Boston College with another opportunity to score.
So we're getting close by. That one's going to go just out to the right. No, Boston College staying with the possession. Close by moving that ball along, trying to get a shot on it. Backhand, really great shot there. Number 3, McKenna Davis. But that one will go just wide.
Looks like she may have stepped in the crease on that one. Either way, it's going to end up as Michigan ball as they look to clear it again. Something they've struggled with somewhat so far, and has definitely been a way in which Boston College can set up their offense, especially after losing a ball. And Michigan able to clear it there, of course. But again, the clearing such an important part of this game. The ability to clear the ball, get it to your offense, settle them down, give your defense a break is so crucial in order to stay composed and maintain this 2-goal deficit.
Yeah, so the Wolverines will have a look at on the offense. Starting it up is number 9, Jane Fedorov from North Salem, New York. So again, the Wolverines getting close to that net. Michigan with an open look at it. It's going to be tough to get a ball past Shea Dolce. Shot there. Huge save there from Dolce. And the Wolverines going back out to the point. Number 46, Josie Gooch. And Fedorov moving that ball along. Close in there, big save by Dolce. Putting the stick on it, she'll ground that one. So Boston College getting a little nervous on that one, but Dolce there to make a key save.
Yeah, Dolce, I mean, a Darien alumni, very, very important to this Boston College defense. I talked with Lisa Lindley about her, said she had unbelievable hand quickness and ability to stop the ball, as we, of course, just saw. And, of course, offensively, she produces many options as she can clear the ball to the 50 and start a fast break.
And so the Michigan will have a break here for the offense. Seeing definitely varied possession times between Michigan and Boston College. Throughout the first quarter, it was primarily on the BC side, and now for this quarter, Michigan's been having a good look at it.
Certainly, I mean, Michigan, of course, potentially lacked a little bit of momentum in that first quarter, but hey, they're a great Division I team. They went 12-8 last year, and they're here to play, and we've seen that in the second quarter. There's only a 2-goal differential in this game. Definitely a lot of game left to play, and we're seeing Michigan come out ready to counter Boston College's aggressiveness in the second quarter.
So the Wolverines in definitely need of a goal, try to cut Boston College's lead down to 1. That one's getting close by. Shot. That one's going to go right above Shea Dolce. That was number 14, Jill Smith, putting the goal on that one. And Boston College lead, just like I said, cut down to only just 1.
And a beautiful dodge there by Jill Smith, able to beat her first girl and then get past the slide. Of course, that slide crucial in stopping the dodge, helping out her defender. Isn't able to stop Jill, though. And Liam, I got to give actually a quick shout out to my sister Shannon, who plays at Yale. I worked with dodges on her over the summer, and that is exactly what you want to see from a girls' college lacrosse dodge, able to put that one away past Dolce, and we only have a 1-goal differential in this one.
And it's only 1-goal differential. Still plenty of lacrosse left to go. I mean, you look at these two teams, the ACC and the Big Ten, probably two of the most well-renowned athletic conferences in the country. So this right here, we're seeing it unfold right in front of us.
Exactly. An exciting game here. And look at all the girls cheering. We have just a 1-goal differential, like I was saying before. And then, Liam, I'm excited. I mean, BC coming out strong, but Michigan has responded in this second quarter. Of course, a lot of game left to play. We can see either team break out. But like we said going into this one, these are two Division I programs, some of the best lacrosse in the country happening out here. So we expected an exciting game, and we're getting that.
Yeah, really not easy for Michigan to come in here and play the runner-ups in the NCAA national title run. So definitely really hard going into this game, but right now it's only a 1-goal differential. We saw early on BC taking the 3-0 lead, but Michigan's countering that back to just 1 now. So a possession there on the ground. That one going to be really close. Referee's blowing the whistle. That one's going to stay with the Wolverines. Yeah, another big look here. Michigan maybe trying to put another one on. We could see this game becoming closer to being tied. Well, the Wolverines starting an attack. Close over there is Dyer. Dyer out to Jill Smith, who has a goal here for the Wolverines, but that one's up in the air, and BC Eagles will come away with that one.
Exactly, and that's why coaches say sticks up on defense. Look at this opportunity now. BC with a transition, they have numbers, able to push it, get a shot almost on net there, but so important to have those sticks up on defense. Air traffic control is the name we used to give it, and that can lead to a goal so easily on something that can just be as easy as keeping your stick up, trying to knock down those passes.
Yeah, so that one will just go off to the side, so Michigan will get a run at it. And honestly, right now, I feel astonished to be here. I mean, looking at this Darien High School stadium field, I don't think I've ever seen it this packed on this side for a lacrosse game. I think this is a first that both of us are seeing.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be honest with you, Liam. When I told people I was announcing the Michigan-Boston College girls lacrosse game, they did not believe me at first. And then I told them they were playing here, and their first question was why. And I don't really know why, but I'm so excited to be announcing this one because it is so exciting. There is a 1-goal differential in the second quarter. Both teams have come out to play, and we have certainly not been disappointed. A huge crowd here. Can't really see it on the camera, but it is on our home side. Our stands are full, and it is a beautiful day. I am very, very excited for the rest of this game.
Yeah, beautiful day indeed. We've seen a lot of rain in the forecast all throughout September and October, but for today's game, the sun came out. It is shining, and just a really beautiful atmosphere for college lacrosse. So Michigan getting close by shot. That one goes past Shea Dolce, throwing the stick is number 11, Kaylee Dyer, and we have a tie game on our hands.
Now that is huge. What a shot there by Dyer. Cuts up from GLE, catches the ball on the crease and able to put that one away in the top left. Absolute stellar composure. Here's the shot. She cuts up from GLE, gets a step on her defender, and is able to put that one away past Dolce, drops her hands, puts it right in the top left corner. Huge for Michigan's momentum, and we have a tied game now, Liam.
Yeah, Kaylee Dyer, a junior attack from Elkins Park, Pennsylvania, another northeastern person from Northeast regional area, and again, we have a tie game, 3-3. Boston College has not been able to respond since Michigan put their first goal on the board.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm feeling a bit of a momentum shift out here, Liam. It is getting exciting. There is still 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in this second quarter, but for me, it feels like this is the game right here. We are tied up, and both teams really need a goal. Michigan, of course, coming off with 3 straight on Boston College to tie it. And both these teams, like we said before, some of the best teams in the country have the ability to start, for lack of better terms, going off throughout the rest of this game at any point. So I'm just bracing myself. I'm getting ready.
Yeah, so 3 goals the Michigan Wolverines putting up. So Boston College getting a look on the possession. They now need it So they were up 3-0. Now it's tied 3-3, so they know no more slacking off. This is where you got to go. So the Eagles moving that ball around. Getting close, probably trying to juke at that defense. Kaylee Martello. Let's get in there. Nice move. Just going wide of that net. Number 3, McKenna Davis. And again, Michigan playing really good D right now.
Yeah, and the fight there for McKenna to get her hands open. Of course, in the girls lacrosse, there is the penalty of having a dangerous shot, which is when you shoot it and there's a defender in the region. So the ability to get your hands free and get a clear shot is very important.
So close right there. That one's going to go in for the Eagles. And what a great goal there. They now lead again by 1.
And that's been the majority of their goals today, Liam. Those cuts from up top are so dangerous. BC able to get their hands free from around GLE to behind the net. Looks for cutters coming down from the top. And, of course, here's the replay. That ball control behind. Couldn't quite see it there, but Boston College player cuts down, catches that ball, puts it away. It is now 4-2-3. And we're seeing goals from both sides.
Yeah, so that was freshman number 47, Kylie Colbert, the freshman midfielder from Glenwood Landing, New York, North Shore High School. And there you go, Boston College will lead again the Wolverines by 1. Just an amazing play there by BC. They know how to move that ball around and just really shows that how they are a national champion contending team.
Yeah, and a huge play there by BC, as you were saying. Girls lacrosse field, of course, a bit longer than the boys. As you can see in the blue, the boys lacrosse crease. The girls is extended, so a lot of times in girls lacrosse, you see those cutters coming down from the top, and that has been BC's go-to so far, garnering, I'd say, almost all of their goals early in this one. And that is something so dangerous and so hard to defend, and BC definitely gaining the successes of that.
And, of course, 5 minutes, 42 seconds to go before halftime. You're watching this game on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. Doing a great job bringing you this presentation of collegiate lacrosse Division I scrimmage between the Boston College Eagles and the Michigan Wolverines. As the Eagles get another look at on offense. Number 1, Rachel Clark goes that ball around, putting that one in, and just like that, Boston College goes back up on the board. Looked like that was number 18, put the finishing touch on that one, Ryan Smith.
And just another composure shot there. There goes the pass. It's almost like a give and go type situation. She cuts in, back cuts the defender of number 1 there. That's going to be Rachel Clark, and is able to catch that one, put it away. Boston College is up 5-3.
Yeah, so Ryan Smith, a grad student for Boston College, and just a great player from Port Chester, New York. She played for Sacred Heart Greenwich. So again, another school close by, and Darien High School girls team, they played the Sacred Heart Greenwich in their regular season. So definitely interesting seeing all these teams and recruits gel together as one.
Yeah, and we talked before, I mean, obviously a grad student playing here. She was a senior at the time. Boston College was the runner-up to their national championship. A lot of experience on this field today from a lot of girls who've been in a lot, one could say more stressful situations playing this ball. And, of course, there's just so much experience on this field. A lot of girls who know how to score, know how to get their face in front of the goal, and put some goals on the board.
So the Eagles lead the Wolverines by 2. They now get the possession again, so momentum definitely shifting back into the favor of Boston College. As, again, they're moving along towards that net, going behind it. Close by, close to the net. That one is going to go in again, and Boston College probably 3 goals in just about a minute's time, and again, they now lead by 3.
Yeah, I mean, we talked, Liam, these teams are so good. They have the ability to just put points on the board and almost in these mini explosions like we saw at the start with Boston College. That's number 3 there. That's going to be McKenna Davis again with another goal today. And both these teams just able to put goals on the board almost at random increments, but Boston College having the momentum. Let's see if it swings back in Michigan's favor. It did, obviously, before, allowing them to go 3 up against Boston College, but we saw this momentum can shift so fast. That is why I'm so excited to be announcing this game and why this 6-3 score means, honestly, pretty little this early in the game.
Yeah, so McKenna Davis putting another goal in there for the Eagles. And again, just a really great atmosphere from this Darien High School stadium field. And honestly, I mean, just thinking about this, looking back at this game and seeing how it's unfolding, I wonder if Darien or the NCAA will make this an annual thing to be at Darien High School.
If they make this an annual thing, Liam, I am coming back even if I'm graduated, because this has just been such an honor to announce. This game has been so exciting so far. Definitely one of the most exciting games I've announced here at Darien. And if they make this annual, I mean, I'm coming back.
Yeah, the first edition, we'll call it, of the NCAA Collegiate Lacrosse scrimmage in the fall. Just a perfect time, not in the spring regular season, but a fall scrimmage like this just feels the same as if it was a regular season game.
Yeah, we almost got lucky on this one with such great weather. Of course, this fall weather's so unpredictable. It's going to be a high of like 41 here today going on into this week, maybe 48. Give it a little bit. But honestly, maybe not great for us. We're out here wearing blazers. I'm sweating a little bit. But for the girls on the field, this is just got to be a joy to be out there.
Yeah, it really is. And now the Wolverines getting a look at it on the offense. Getting by to that net is Dyer. Shot there, just going above the net. That was number 46, Josie Gooch from Dallas, Texas.
A quick restart there by Michigan. But those timing room shots are so dangerous. You see them a lot in the college game. These girls have the ability to step in, use their core, and just power that ball through. Boston College, of course, lucky that one just bounces off the crossbar, but those can be lethal, especially late in a game. Those are huge momentum turner kind of shots.
So close by there. Dyer just puts it underneath Shea Dolce. And what a great goal there. Number 11, Kaylee Dyer, putting her second goal up on the game for the Wolverines.
And there we go again. Michigan's offense able to create confusion among the Boston College, end up with a numbers situation and allow for their player to be completely unguarded on the crease. Look at her cut in there, hedging in, calling for the ball, and then there she goes, cuts across the front, improves her angle, puts one through the legs of Shea Dolce. Absolutely class finish.
Yeah, really class finish indeed, but like you said, we're seeing a trend, 3-goal spurts from both these teams, and now Michigan putting up one, so momentum definitely they want to have that, and late in this late in the second quarter before halftime, you want to get some more goals on the board.
Exactly, and like we said, I mean, Boston College was up 3-0, then they tied it up 3-3, then Boston College went up 6-3, and now we're seeing Michigan come back. So the score honestly having little meaning this early in this game. It has been an exciting turn of events. That momentum shifting from team to team. Both these teams very high D1. This is probably some of the best girls college lacrosse we have seen throughout this entire country. Michigan flying all the way out here to the Northeast to play. And this momentum can shift at any time. There's only a 2-goal differential going towards halftime.
Yes, indeed. So the Boston College Eagles trying to respond on this one. Quickly shot there, going right in about 5-6 seconds time is Rachel Clark from Devon, Pennsylvania. And just like that, Eagles bring back that 3-goal lead.
And there they go, the composure. I mean, a goal can happen at any time. Michigan going into that draw with the momentum, and boom, there we go. Boston College puts another one on the board. That's Rachel Clark there again. And honestly, a little surprising. They got that one very, very quickly, but it just shows how good these teams are and their ability to put that ball in the back of the net quickly and with composure. And it's now 7-4.
Yeah, we've seen Boston College. They've been very quick. Michigan has been a little bit slower, but it's gone in their favor. I mean, they have 4 goals on the board, so we'll see if both of these teams have to make adjustments on the defense side, on both the and also the offense. So see what both these teams will do, especially nearing halftime. And we'll see again from the face-off X, Michigan and BC. So again, that one's up. Boston College bringing it down. They'll get another look at on the possession. Just about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go before the half.
And of course, Liam, something unique to the girls' game is those defenders for Boston College can go all the way up to that 30-yard line, which makes it almost easier to clear, but it is also a huge stretch of field, gives Michigan a lot of opportunity to turn them back on the clear. So clearing definitely an important part of this game so far today.
So close there's Michigan. That one's going to go right above the net. Shot there from number 24, Kit Eriks from the BC Eagles. And now Michigan will get a look at it on their offense.
And those loose balls are so important there, Liam. That one became loose after the shot on net. Michigan able to scoop it up, push their transition. They're going to go and settle the ball now. Probably get a possession in on this one, but that quick change of possession is just so crucial to getting those ground balls, those loose balls. Michigan doing a great job of that one.
Yeah, Wolverines did well on that one. They'll now try to capitalize on this possession. Moving that ball over. Still plenty of time left. No rush. Of course, just in the back, passing it over Annabelle Burke. Finding number 9, Jane Federoff. Close by, just trying to find Federoff. That one's going to go out of play, but Eagles will get a look at it on offense. Just under 2 minutes left to go before the half.
And the point of that pass there, Liam, was trying to push that 2v1 behind the net. See if they could get a girl curling around the crease for a shot on Shea Dolce. A little tough pass there, hard to control, but a good idea on that play. Definitely could have worked if Michigan was able to haul that one in.
Yeah, so close there, BC. Moving that ball around. They know they're probably going to get one more before halftime. Close there is Kid Eriks. Eriks giving it over to Kylie Colbert. Back out to Colbert at the point. Colbert's going to move on in. Maybe put a shot, not going to go in the back. So again, the Eagles just moving that ball around. Getting close by, just seconds ticking off before the half.
Yeah, Boston College here looking to maintain that possession, potentially going into halftime, trying to get a quick goal before half could change momentum into their favor, although momentum changed so fast in this game, it's hard to even know if that matters.
Yeah, the referee's blowing the whistle. That time is just going to tick down before halftime. So the Boston College Eagles leading the Michigan Wolverines 7-4 going into halftime. And so really great game here from the Darien High School Stadium field. So we heard it earlier before we talked to both coaches of the Boston College Eagles and the University of Michigan Wolverines. So we'll see what they have to say, but we're right back right after halftime on the DAF Media Network.
Today, on my right, Hannah Nielsen from the University of Michigan. On my left, Acacia Walker-Weinstein from Boston College. Acacia, we'll start with you. First of all, welcome both of you. Thanks for having us. Our pleasure. We're thrilled to be able to do this. It's going to be a fun day. So we'll talk about recent play a little bit to start. Acacia, you've obviously been incredibly successful. 6 straight Final Fours recently. What's allowed you to be so successful?
You know, the lacrosse program has grown so much, you know, in our program. Obviously, our girls work really hard, very unselfish players. They want to be the best, but they want to be the best for each other. And I think we just have a good group of girls that want to win every year, and they've done a great job. We hope to continue our success, but we're excited for today.
Great. Well, again, thanks for being here. And Hannah, last year, you obviously, your last game, you gave the eventual national champion all they could handle in an 8-7 loss to Northwestern in the NCAAs. And then dating back a couple years before that, I think you'd won 15 in a row and 21-26, had your team solidly in the top 10 there for a couple years. What do you need to do to get back to that level?
Well, yeah, last year was awesome. I think we got to keep climbing, you know, little by little each season. I think we've been doing, you know, better and better. Last year was better than the year before, and I think winning some more games attracts more recruits. And you know, we have similar to Acacia, a great group of girls. And I think, you know, Acacia talks a lot about this, but the belief that we can do it with the group that we have, and I'm really excited about this year's group that we've got. We got to keep building, keep coaching, keep recruiting, and bringing people in that believe in what we're building at Michigan.
Sure, awesome, great. Well, it certainly couldn't happen in a better place. And now we'll talk a little bit about recruiting, and back to you, Acacia. Obviously, you've had a lot of local success here, going back, I think, 10 or 12 years with Callie Siglarski, a 2-time captain. She was an All-American here for Lisa Lindley. Also, that was followed by Sarah Manley from New Canaan, as well as Elizabeth Miller, and now most recently Shea Dolce from Darien.
Yep. Really excited. We love the girls here. I think Lisa builds, championship mindset here. Really tough kids, well coached, coachable, unselfish, hardworking kids, and we, like you said earlier, we struck gold with a couple of those girls, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
Yeah, well, I think Sarah in particular, I think that's a three-sport athlete. She's my oldest daughter's age, so she played against her in a bunch of stuff growing up, and clearly when she put down a soccer ball and a basketball and started focusing on lacrosse, she really took off. That was fun to watch.
She was a lacrosse player basically with a basketball in her hand.
Right.
I loved her vision. She's one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
Same with Callie. Callie's leadership just took the program to a whole new level. So, love those girls so much. Still keep in touch with them. But like I said, Lisa's doing a great job.
Yeah, no, she does indeed. Love her. And now back to Hannah. So lately you've had more Fairfield County kids, it seems, but prior to that, you've had a lot of success just across the border in New York and Westchester County with players like Lily Grass, who kind of fell into your lap, was there when you got there. But more recently, Julia Schwab and Jane Federoff look like they're off to nice starts.
Yeah, between the New York, Connecticut area, it's an area we really lean on. And like Acacia said, I think we love getting the Darien CT Grizzlies girls. They're well coached, they're tough, they're used to Lisa. So when they get to us, they think I'm nice. But no, we've got like Wilton, we've got New Canaan, we've got Darien, obviously, and then the New York, upstate New York, upper New York, what do you call that, mid-New York?
Yeah, yeah.
My U.S. geography's still off.
No, that's okay.
Doing good, Hannah.
But no, we just, like Acacia said, athletes, good players, good people, really fit our culture well.
And any Aussies in the mix? Can we?
We're keeping an eye out.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
maybe now lacrosse is the
We'll
Olympics.
find some this summer.
Yeah.
All right, and then now we'll talk a little bit about non-traditional hotbeds. The game's clearly growing. I was just mentioning to Hannah a minute ago. I read the other day that California has more high school players, equally split between boys and girls, totaling 20,000 than anybody but New York, which I thought was interesting.
Gosh.
Yeah, I was shocked, quite frankly. But I know you guys have both had success with players from Texas and Florida, Michigan, California. Is it hard to find those kids? I mean, I know Charlotte, for example, is a transfer,
Yeah.
but you've had other kids from non-traditional areas.
I think the game has grown so much. I think those players are getting seen. They're coming to the camps. We're recruiting. Hannah and I was out on the road recruiting, trying to find those kids that are off the beaten path. But those guys can provide a different spark to your team.
Sure.
And it's usually, I'd say those guys end up being some of the kids that can change your program forever because they come from these different areas.
Yep.
They've got a different mindset. They have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. But it's great. It's great to see the
It's been exciting. And Molly Garrett from Florida and Jill Smith, probably your best player right now, certainly offensively, Michigan kid.
Yeah, I mean, to recruit in our own backyard is what we strive to do. But the game is booming. We have like 4 or 5 Colorado girls on our roster, a couple that start. So, it's exciting for the sport. Yeah,
no, without question. Again, along the growth of the game, I mean, it's great to see lacrosse made the Olympics in LA in 2028. I think, it doesn't seem that long ago. I remember when my oldest daughter was being recruited. I think there were 85 or 88 teams. I think we have 126 now and growing. You've got Clemson coming on board this year, I believe, right? And Florida State in a couple
Florida
years.
State. Yep, Clemson was last year.
Yeah.
Yep. Hannah, you're going to play in the Olympics next year? You better in 28.
I got
You
5
better,
years.
so I'm
I'm
gonna kick
maybe
everybody's
40.
butt.
See if I can hang on.
And just kind of following up, I mean, clearly you two play in the best conferences, in my opinion, in the country without question, in the ACC and the Big Ten. We talked about Clemson. You've got USC and Oregon coming on board, and perhaps Washington, UCLA, Illinois. I mean, the landscape, again, is just awesome, the growth of the game.
It is. It's great. It's very exciting. I think we're on the verge of, even more growth with just, all this good stuff happening with the Olympics and all these programs adding, and good coaches are hopefully staying in the game, keeping the game growing. But it's really exciting, and it's fun to be a part of. I feel very lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. I mean, Hannah and I were talking about this the other day. Yeah, I think it obviously is a growth, a jump from high school to college. I mean, is there such a thing as a can't-miss kid these days?
Oh, I think so. I mean, the level of lacrosse at a younger age is getting better and better. So there's certainly freshmen that I think can come in and impact programs. And any given year, there's the star few athletes. I thought this recruiting class was really strong. So we're striving to get them and often competing against BC, which is fun.
I know we went at it this year.
I know
didn't
we lost a few.
We lost a few too.
It happens. All right, so that's great. Now we're going to end up with a quick rapid fire. We'll start with Acacia, since technically you're the visitor today, and I'm going to start with a hard one. best player you've ever coached, present company excluded.
Oh my gosh, best
You
player
can
I've
give
ever
me
coached.
2 or
She's
3.
right here. Hannah. Maybe
Sam, Dempsey,
Sam,
Kenzie.
Dempsey,
You got a lot.
Kenzie, Charlotte, Sarah Manley.
Okay.
You know, and then of course all the Northwestern girls, including Hannah. But yeah, I'd say that's
a long list.
Yeah, it's a long list.
All right. Best win at BC aside from the national championship. Is there a game that stands out that kind of got you over the hump?
Yeah, Stony Brook, to go to the Stony Brook Final Four in 2018.
Was Hannah coachable?
Oh my God, yes. Like the most coachable and the most inspiring.
Okay. Most memorable game at Maryland?
ACC championship at Virginia.
All right, well done. Favorite restaurant in Boston?
Quattro in the North End.
Favorite sport outside lacrosse?
Basketball.
Nice. And finally, I think I know the answer to this. Let me rephrase this. Is Sherwood Forest your favorite vacation spot?
It is.
Well done.
Undoubtedly.
Home sweet home.
Thank you. All right. Favorite player at Michigan?
Oh, that's unfair.
Oh, that's hard.
That's what Chandler said. I'll answer
Chandler
for you.
Kirby, past player. No. I love I love watching Maddie Burns play.
Maddie Burns,
Yeah.
wonderful. What do you miss most about Australia?
Family, beaches.
Biggest win at Michigan?
Probably still that Penn State win.
Yeah,
The last 2 seconds. I think that got us over the hump a little bit.
Yeah, and back to that mental part you were talking about, I think, the belief. Favorite restaurant in Ann Arbor?
Ooh.
Spencer.
Spencer or Aventura. Yeah.
Favorite sport other than lacrosse?
Aussie rules football.
Wonderful. And finally, do you want to play in the Los Angeles Olympics?
I'd love to play. It's just whether my body can hang on. 40 years old, up and down, and
Look
sixes
at you.
is tough.
You look amazing.
I think she can do it.
We'll see.
Thanks, guys, for a couple minutes here. Again, so thrilled to have both you guys here and your programs. We got a great day, and I wish you a lot of fun today and best of luck in the coming season.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. All right, for DAF, I'm Bill Kirby. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Oh, God.
We're live?
Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon. Bill Kirby here at halftime. I'm joined by legendary Darien High School coach Lisa Lindme on my left and former Darien High School All-American and a BC captain, Callie Siglarski, on my right. Callie, the Eagles look pretty good in the first half.
Yeah, they really do. Yeah, I graduated in 2014, so lots changed. But, but yeah, it's been awesome to see them be one of the best teams in the nation and watch Acacia. Yeah, I mean, she always told us, win the draw, rule the world, and that seems like what they're doing so far. So yeah,
consistent.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
And Lisa, Michigan doesn't look too bad either.
Michigan, they move the ball really well, and I think they capitalize on their shots. I think they want a few of those shots back, but it's hard to get it past Shea.
Yeah, no, Shea had a really nice first half.
Yeah.
So just speaking broadly, Lisa, what has allowed your program to be so successful over these last 15, 20 years? I mean, much like Acacia's program the last 6 or 7 years, you've been doing it for quite a bit longer, quite frankly.
Right. I think there's a couple things. One is the culture that myself and the rest of the coaching staff has tried to instill here, and I think having the kids buy into that,
right,
and then having them not only be successful here at Darien High School, but go off to their various colleges and represent Darien High School very well and be successful at their own right at their various schools.
Right. Well, and you've certainly done a good job at that. That's been very evident over the last, again, 15 or 20 years. And Callie, I'm sure relative to the culture at BC, you know, as you said, you were a two-time captain there, going back a few years now, but I imagine you guys helped lay the foundation for what Acacia's been able to do of late.
Yeah, I mean, she is, if you spend any time with Acacia, you know she has a big personality, and no one loves lacrosse and the team more than her, and so I think she's been able to get some really great recruits, and it's fun watching. Yeah, it seems like a regular season game. I feel like this is March, not fall ball. So
both teams look pretty good, and it's nice to see so many people out here.
Yep.
Well, it looks like they're about to get underway, so thanks both for taking a minute and talking about it. Lisa, good luck this spring, and thanks for coming out, and thanks for all the help to make this happen today. Lisa was imperative in getting this done. So.
Well, Bill really was. So all of you, you can thank Mr. Kirby for organizing this. I was second team on this, but Bill really needs all the credit.
Well, I think it's great for local lacrosse and to see former players like Callie and Chandler and some of the other kids that are here today is really cool. So
really proud of them.
Thanks again.
Thanks
Great day.
Thank you.
All right.
And we are back here live in the DAF Media Network. The Boston College Eagles lead the Michigan Wolverines 7-4. And Ryan, we just saw in halftime, we heard from the BC in Michigan coaches, of course, with Bill Kirby, who helped set this all up. But of course, we have to give a shout out to veteran head coach Lisa Lindley for the Blue Wave, the architect of this very dominant squad who helped put this together.
Yeah, Lisa Lindley, of course, been here at Darien for years. We've had a pleasure to have her, won many state championships. Shout out to all of the Darien players on the field. We've talked about Shay, we've talked about Cece. We have not talked yet about Kit Eriks, the Boston College player number 24, who was a two-time Connecticut state champion in lacrosse and hockey, all FCX second team, and then of course second team all-state in hockey. What Lisa had to say about her is that she has a cannon for a shot. When she has time and room, the goalie will have no chance. Now, Liam, we've seen some time and room shots here today. Not many of them have fallen, but definitely an important component of the game. And let's see if any of them can fall, if these teams can go up in points and potentially change some momentum. But we've seen a lot of momentum shifts today. So this 7-4 lead here for Boston College, that could go pretty quickly. So I'm ready for an exciting second half.
Yeah, it's been really great so far. And now getting underway here in the third quarter of play from the Darien High School Stadium Field. So of course, Michigan will start with the ball. I know it says overtime on our scoreboard, but started the third quarter here.
I'll take that graphics mishap to shout out our graphics coordinator here. I believe it's Andrew Olson who's on graphics, so if anyone has a problem with graphics, feel free to text him. He's the one who did that.
Yeah, Cooper Kelly, Andrew Olson doing a great job. I want to give other shout out to our DAF Media crew, but huge save there from Shea Dolce. She's going to take that one out herself for Boston College and just handing that one back out. But of course, want to give a shout out to our DAF Media crew coming out on this Saturday for this historic landmark game. Hugh DeMark, Ryan Peck, Andrew Olson, Jack Kinney, and Cooper Kelly. Trevor Kisko, of course, our DAF Media advisor, Damian Andrew, and Bruce Ferguson, bringing you all the great sights and sounds for this historic college lacrosse game. So Boston College getting a look at it, going behind the net of Michigan. Moving on in is BC number 12, Cassidy Weeks. Yeah, moving that ball along close over there was Rachel Clark. BC and Michigan both fighting for that ball. Boston College getting the last look at it.
And some great help there by the Michigan defense. Doubled that cutter. We've seen cutters be a lethal threat here for Boston College, so that communication on defense definitely something they talked about, as you can tell, with a lot of help here on defense, able to shut down some of Boston College's more aggressive style of shots and cuts, and we've seen them shut them down so far.
So close there was trying to get that one. Shot clock will go down, but that was number 3, McKenna Davis, trying to just put one over. That one going right over the Michigan net.
And a heads-up play there, throwing that ball to the corner, trying to get it on net. Couldn't quite get there, but the corner is the second best place to be, making Michigan clear that ball across the entire field, allowing Boston College to get ready for that clear. They have girls lined up in the middle and on their defense, trying to get this ball back if at all possible. Of course, they have that massive stretch of field up to the 30-yard line in order to press that ball.
So that one's going to go close over there. Boston College and Michigan, again, looking to fight for those possessions.
Now, Liam, I believe we've seen our first green card of the game there, called by the ref. Now, that's a new rule native to 2023, and what that results in is, I believe, a 1-minute man or woman down situation here for Boston College. You can see them line up in their zone formation. Michigan's going to start with that ball, and that's something that's new to the game. It has to do with non-contact penalties like delay of game or any sort of alter to the game flow. And definitely something new in the referee's pockets, trying to make sure that that game flow stays where it is, makes this game more exciting.
So Michigan getting close to that Boston College net. Great insight on the green card, new rule for collegiate women's lacrosse. Michigan getting close by, being caught up by the BC defense. That was number 22, Lily Montemarano, trying to get something on it for the Wolverines, but Eagles doing a nice job making that clear. So the Eagles moving in. Referees blow the whistle, and looks like we're going to see another free position for BC.
Yeah, it looks like that check was a little too close to the head. So now Boston College is going to have the ability to maintain possession here on the outer ring of that fan. Now they are woman down. Let's see how that affects their level of play. Usually that means they are going to try and maintain possession, but you never know with a team like BC. They might as well push it. They have their players on the field, and I believe that 1 minute penalty has just run out. They are now evenly footed, so it's time to push for Boston College.
Yeah, Boston College needing a push here. They lead by 3. So the winning culture is still doing well for BC. Moving along there. Shot just going wide of the net. That was number 1, Rachel Clark. Again, moving that one out so the Wolverines will get a look at it on the offense.
Yeah.
So close by Michigan. Trying to get one near. Moving that ball around for Michigan. Number 31, Julia Schwab. Close in there, trying to get a shot on. Catherine Merrifield.
And a creative shot there by Michigan. Something I would not be upset to see as a coach because she's actually bettering her angle with that shot. BC defender did a good job of shutting off her initial angle, and that's something we see, something like a behind the back shot or a little shovel behind the legs like we saw there is something that can actually better your angle and give you an even better shot despite it being potentially something that's a little less accurate than a traditional shovel shot or overhand shot trying to put it past the goalie. So a little bit of a tricky shot there, but a good idea there by Michigan. Unfortunate that they lost that ball, and now BC is going to set up their possession.
Yeah, so BC was possessing long shot there. Number 5, Belle Smith. No, Boston College just moving that ball along. Going back to the point to Abby Harrod. Back up to Harrod at the point. Yeah, BC moving in close to that net, trying to find a center out. Michigan defense playing really well, trying to hold off this surging Boston College squad. Close in there, BC trying to get a ground ball shot on. Falling down close in. And it looked like we'll see a free position for the Eagles.
Yeah, and some could say disappointed shouts here from, I believe, the Michigan fan base. And that's part of the subjectiveness here of this girls' sport. The rest made their call, though, and that's going to be a free position shot on the fan. Big opportunity here for Boston College if they can put this one away. We talked a lot before about strategy going into this shot. Charlotte North, the legendary Boston College alumni, would just power this one into the net. But let's see if number 13 here tries to put this one in or moves it to a teammate.
So right there, ground ball shot sniped. Really great one, number 13, Emma Lopinto. The junior attack right there. She's putting that one in. She's from Manhasset, New York.
And a beautiful shot there right in that low corner. And a free possession shot, it's not about powering that ball through the goalie. It's trying to pick apart those corners, getting them to a location where the goalie has a difficult time stopping that. Boston College does a great job of that, able to put that one away, get another point on the board. It is 8-4 in this one.
Yeah, so 8-4, Emma Lopinto putting another goal in favor of the Eagles. So right there, they're climbing along, and they now lead the Wolverines by 4. Definitely feel the heat right now. Sweat is brewing. And it is end of October. November is next week, so definitely doesn't feel that way.
Yeah, I wish we could have had this weather for some of my soccer games this season. I remember shivering on the sideline, but now I am sweating in my blazers, so unfortunate for me, but probably really awesome for the girls out on the field, having a great time, and that definitely happy for that. So we are ready to get into this one after this draw control.
Yeah, so we're going to see a draw control coming on up. Still plenty of time left to go in the third quarter of play. So that one will be won by the Eagles. Cruising along on the draw control there, number 18, Ryan Smith. And Boston College will move that ball along. Hasselback. Moving that one along. Back out to Smith. Back behind the net, Kayla Martello from Rockville Center, New York. Shot there, big save by O'Grady. Another big stop. Michigan will be back out on the offense.
It's important to note how huge that save is by O'Grady. That shot is called an offside hip shot, and is one of the hardest places to get when you're a goalie. You have to move your stick the greatest amount of distance in order to save that, but O'Grady eats that one up and is able to push that transition, giving Michigan the ball for another offensive possession.
So again, Michigan cruising along. Michigan trying to find some open lane. Referees blowing the whistle, and looks like we'll see a free position for the Wolverines. So Michigan getting ready on their free position. Moving this ball along, definitely in need of a goal. Eagles lead by 4. Shot on the ground going way left, outside of the box. I'm not sure if we're going to see a redo on that one.
Looks like it might be a separate call there, Liam, as there's some contact after the play, and Michigan's going to get another shot at this one.
So Michigan will get another shot. This one ground ball, big save there by Shea Dolce. And the Boston College Eagles again back out on the offense.
And Dolce tanking that one to the chest. A little slow to return to her spot after that one. Definitely putting it all out there for her team. An important Darien alumni and just a weapon on this Boston College defense. Seen a lot of great saves from her today, keeping her team ahead.
Yeah, so Boston College had the look on the offense, but that ball was on the ground, so Michigan getting the chance with this one. Michigan moved that one in. That one's Lily Montemarano. Back out to the point, number 9, Jane Federal. Passing that one out. Michigan trying to get a shot on it. Fires there. That one's going behind Dolce. Number 14, Jill Smith from Farmington Hills, Michigan. And another goal there for the Wolverines.
And just a great play there by Jill Smith. Let's see if we can see the replay on this one. Waiting up for it. There it is. So you can't quite see it, but Jill is what she's going to do. She's going to make an initial dodge. She does not get a step in her defender, but what she does, she pulls out and does what's called a re-dodge, trying to almost accentuate that lead she may have gotten on the defender on the first one. Long story short, she gets past her defender, 2 dodges, puts that one away. Our score is now 8-5 in favor of Boston College, but big one there for the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, so the Eagles still leading 8-5, but 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Michigan definitely going to be big for them for the energy, putting another goal on the board. So still 3-goal game, but nevertheless, definitely a close and exciting one.
Yeah, this has just been a back and forth battle between these two high Division I level teams. You never know, Liam, which team can go, for lack of a better word, go off at one single point. We saw Michigan put up 3 unanswered. We saw Boston College put up 3 unanswered in 2 instances. Michigan with a great draw control there, but my point is that we never know which team is going to score next. You never know which team is going to have a run next, and that 3-goal differential can change at any point.
Yeah, it is this game, again, like you said, the back and forth seesaw-like. And now Michigan will have, after that great draw control, they'll have now the ball moving closer and closer to that BC net. This one's going to be Jane Fedorov. That ball's loose on the ground. Fedorov trying to recover. Trying to scoop it up. Referees are going to blow the whistle, so that one will go in favor of the Eagles.
Incredible defense there by number 5, Belle Smith, knocking that ball out on that hip check and allowing her team to get the ball there, shutting down one-on-one. That is huge here on defense in any game, but especially in this one with a differential so tight.
Yeah, so Boston College will now get the ball back in their offensive zone. Back at it is Rachel Clark. Clark over to Lacey Downey. BC close to the net.
Well, the fans here calling for a charge on that one, but the refs will let them play on.
That one's going close play back out to the point to Cassidy Weeks. Again, BC, a lot of pressure from this Michigan defense. That ball's loose on the ground. Michigan will scoop it up. So a huge stop there for the Wolverines.
And that is an energetic play by Michigan, jumping that player. That's what we call a jump, Liam, is when you actually just double team the player when they're in a awkward tight position. Boston College player unable to move that ball after getting doubled, in Michigan with a huge change of possession.
Yeah, so the Wolverines bringing that one out. And now the Boston College Eagles on an offensive try. Smith bring that one to Clark. Long pass there. Clark close by. Falling down to the ground is number 11, Lacey Downey, but big save there from O'Grady.
Great opportunity there, and that's important that O'Grady hangs on to that one because now she's able to push this transition. Michigan with numbers. See if they can make anything of this. They'll decide to settle it down, but that's just how important it is for these goalies to hang on that ball. That can change the pace of this game in any circumstance almost. That Boston College girl falling to the ground with a shot, but O'Grady able to change that, push her team up the field, have a transition opportunity.
Yeah, so it looks like that Michigan Wolverines will call a timeout here, just trying to think some things over and going into the offensive zone. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the DAF Media Network. And we are back here live on the DAF Media Network, and just taking a look right now, just a really great atmosphere from the Darien High School Stadium field, and you could see the crowd. They really showed up for this collegiate matchup. I mean, look at the fans in there, Boston College and Michigan fans all around, Darien alumni from throughout the town, even probably people from New Canaan, the neighboring towns, Greenwich. Just a really great atmosphere from the high school stadium field.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a huge game. We're so honored to announce it and to have it streaming here on DAF. This D1 matchup, some of the best girls college lacrosse in the country. Huge turnout here at Darien. It's a beautiful day, and our stands are full, even filling up a little bit on the away team side. And definitely a lot of excitement going into this match, especially with the goal differential that we have here. 3-goal differential, close game going into the rest of this third quarter.
Yeah, this is really a special treat. I mean, end of October lacrosse. If you told me then in the summer that I'd be announcing a college lacrosse game, I'd probably think that you're crazy, but here we are, Boston College and Michigan, especially with the caliber of these two teams, and here we are.
Yeah, as I said before, Liam, I told people I was announcing this, and they just straight up did not believe me. I will show them the film after, of course, prove them wrong. But definitely a huge treat to be out here. One of the most exciting games I have had the pleasure to announce throughout my career here at DAF, and I'm excited to finish out this third quarter.
Yeah, so the third quarter just coming to a wind, just over 2 minutes left to go. Of course, watching this on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. And the Michigan Wolverines will get a look at it on the offense. Number 8, Peyton Shrevs, has the goal in this game for the Wolverines. Moving on in, shot, huge stop there from Dolce. That was Jane Federoff with the shot. And Dolce letting everyone know she's here to play.
Exactly, Dolce standing up, playing on her original home field, making some huge stops for Boston College, maintaining that differential and giving her team the ability to go on offense.
So that ball will be going out. Michigan again on the offense. Hearing a lot of cheers from the sidelines. Well, the Wolverines on offense, Peyton Shrevs. Giving that one over, number 22, Lily Montemarano. And Michigan just taking their time with this one. No rush on the clock. Maybe trying to put one in before third quarter is in the books.
Yeah, this shot clock is off now. Actually, it is off now, Liam, because the game clock will run out before any potential shot clock will run out. So Michigan here looking for the last shot of the quarter, hoping to go in with some momentum. This is going to be a huge fourth quarter when we go into it. And Michigan trying to maintain this possession now.
So the Wolverines getting close to the net, trying to get a shot on, just going high above the net of Shea Dolce. Referee's blowing the whistle. That one's going to stay with Michigan, and they don't need to get just one more shot on. Michigan getting close, fires. Big save there by Dolce. 5 seconds left to go. Boston College getting possession, so they're just going to let the clock run out in the third quarter. So your score 8-5. We saw Michigan surging on the offense just right there. So going into the fourth quarter, what do you think the Wolverines' game plan is?
Well, I mean, both these teams came out super aggressive in the first quarter. BC going up 3-0. Then Michigan had their stint in the second quarter, tying it up. Both these teams have now begun to almost settle into the game, maintain their possession, have a higher level of discipline later in this one. So I'm looking for a more disciplined fourth quarter. Hopefully a close one, an exciting one, a fun one. Michigan, of course, needing to put some more goals on the board. Boston College hoping to maintain that lead. But this is, no matter what, going to be an important and a exciting fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting fourth quarter, so we're going to step away. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on the DAF Media Network for the start of the fourth quarter from the Darien High School Stadium Field. And we are back here live on the DAF Media Network. Boston College Eagles lead the Michigan Wolverines 8-5 going to the fourth quarter. So still plenty of lacrosse left to go, but this one Michigan's going to have to get it going.
Yeah, exactly. A 3-goal differential with Michigan only having put up 5 goals so far. A bit of a hill to climb for their team, but both of these teams, such high-level lacrosse. We can see them go on a run at any given point in this game. There is no prediction really for the outcome or for what the final score will be, because we've simply seen runs and low periods in this game so far. So, Liam, I'm ready for this exciting fourth quarter. Low goal differential between these teams, and both of them looking for the win. So let's get into it.
Yeah, it should be a really exciting fourth quarter of play. Michigan and BC, like you said, two of the top Division I teams in every single sport. I mean, football, you go through ACC, Big Ten, just really powerhouse athletic conferences. So getting ready here at the face-off X. BC leads the Wolverines by 3, but still 15 minutes of lacrosse left to go. And big for Michigan to get the first draw control. Show BC that they're here. That one's on the ground. And just like that, Michigan's going to get the first draw control. They'll start the fourth quarter off with possession. Referees blow the whistle. So only down 3 goals. Definitely not out of reach just yet. Again, both these teams just trying to figure out what the formation's going to be. That clock has stopped. So Michigan back on it with the possession. Moving that ball along. Close, trying to get a shot, and they will. The Wolverines, Kaylee Dyer back on the scorecard for the Wolverines.
And what an incredible play by Dyer. Wraps around the back of the net, gets her hands free, cuts in for a better angle. Let's see, we have a replay on this one, and here she goes, takes her girl, gets a step, and look what she does. She runs, takes a couple extra steps, gets that good angle, puts that one directly offside hip, and an absolutely incredible shot. Nearly impossible to save there. That is really the hardest placement for any goalie, offside hip. And that is a huge goal for Michigan. Puts them up, within 2 points of Boston College as they set up for another draw control.
Yeah, so this game is still going. Michigan now only down by 2, so not out of reach just yet. So again at the face-off X, Michigan and BC. That face-off's going to be up. Michigan's going to take the possession on that one once again. Huge turnout for the Wolverines getting those possessions.
Yeah, and we've seen a war at this draw with including the midfielders on the circle. There has not been a clear winner. Boston College coming out winning that draw early within this game, but Michigan having some key wins now within these 2 goals. That is so huge now that they get to have this ball on offense and push this possession.
So Michigan getting close. They're trying to look to put another one on the scoreboard. Jill Smith. Moving that ball around. That one's going to be on the ground. BC will get that possession.
That's some great defense there, and the clear by number 25. That's going to be Emerson Petilio, who clears that ball, gets it to her offense, and shuts down the Michigan offense. Great work there. BC with the ball.
Yeah, so BC will have the possession. They know they just have to keep this game at bay. And coast play is the Boston College Eagles. Nearing their shot. That one's going to go in. Great fashion for the Eagles. Number 1, Rachel Clark, putting that one from Devon, Pennsylvania. And they're taking that lead back up to 3.
Big goal there by Rachel Clark off of the dodge from the wing. Let's see a replay here. So that player's going to dodge in. Her team clears through, and Rachel Clark makes the heads-up play, cutting into the ball. Michigan, of course, a little disorganized on that one with their team on the other half of the field. Boston College doing a great heads-up job of clearing through, creating space for that initial dodge. Rachel Clark having a big play, cutting in after getting that shot on goal, putting it away. We are 9-6 now with 12 minutes and 41 seconds left in the game.
We've been treated with a very high-scoring game here. Very high-scoring scrimmage between both of these two squads, and still plenty of lacrosse left to go. So again, at the face-off X for the Wolverines and the Eagles. So face-off getting ready to go. Both teams trying to put it down. Michigan getting the upper hand on that one. They need to charge as they win that draw. So close there, the Wolverines moving this ball around. They're nearing the net. CC Stein centering that one up, trying to find the player. Getting close to the net again is Michigan. CC Stein getting close by, trying to get a shot on, but just passing it behind the net. And back out there. Back out to the point, the Wolverines. That ball's going to go loose. Referee's blowing the whistles. That one's going to stay with Michigan. So it looks like we'll see a free position here for Michigan. Stein. Close back out to Dyer. Short on the ground. Dolce there to make a nice stop. So giving BC some breathing room.
Big time in room shot there by Michigan, eaten up by Dolce. She has been lights out so far this game, playing on her home Darien turf.
So CC Stein near there. Referee's blowing that whistle. So some substitutes coming on in.
And Liam, it looks like Boston College is going to go woman down for this possession. Not sure what color card that was. It looked like a green card to me. Means that this is a 1-minute woman up here for Michigan. It's a releasable penalty, so if they score, it is over. But with this fourth quarter being down by 3 goals, this is a huge opportunity for Michigan, who are looking to convert on this one.
So close by Michigan again, applying that heavy pressure to BC. Back out to the point. Here and there, moving that ball around, Ava Class. Class going to go in, trying to find number 10, Caroline Davis, but that one's going to be bobbled out of her stick. So BC getting the possession. And close by BC. A little surgence of offense, a little spark. Just moving the ball around.
And what we've seen here, Liam, I believe, is a change in pace just due to the way this game has played out for this Boston College team. They are now even. They have a lot of aggressive players who want to push towards the goal, but they're also having a 3-goal lead in this fourth quarter, so they want to have balanced that aggressiveness with the maintaining of possession.
They're getting close. There is BC. Referee's blowing the whistle on that one, so looked like a player went down on that last play.
Yeah, it looks like that'll be a contact penalty, giving BC a free position shot here from the side of the inner fan. Let's see if they can make anything with this one. We've seen this happen a lot so far in this game. Sometimes they go in favor of the shooting team, sometimes they don't. Let's see if Boston College can make anything happen.
So BC gets the free position. Big time play for them. Going there, passing that one out. That one's going to go in. Another great goal there by the Eagles, and they now hit double digits on the scoreboard.
And these teams, Liam, they practice even in the off season all the time. That is a scripted play. Boston College able to move that one to a wide open girl, cutting in on the net with a absolutely, here's the replay. She knew that ball was coming to her, puts that one away in the back of the net. Boston College is up 10-6.
Yeah, so the graduate student, number 12, Cassidy Weeks, bringing in another goal for the Eagles. They now are up by 4. So it's about 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this scrimmage. Really great job there by Boston College, playing great defense, and then when they're on offense, they just surge, they move, and they know how to shoot the ball.
Exactly. I mean, they have a ton of experience out here, making it all the way to the national championship last year. They have a lot of girls on this team who played in that game, who were seniors in that game, who are grad students now. And definitely a lot of experience on this field. A lot of girls who know how to put that ball in the back of the net.
And I mean, you look at Boston College as well. Freshman for last year, Shea Dolce was starting in net for Boston College in the national championship. Now she's back here for Darien High School. Really just a great alumni to have to your name.
Exactly. I mean, Shea has been a weapon on this field so far. The 7th ranked recruit in her class at the time she was recruited, and that has proven well. She has been locked down in net, stuffing many of Michigan's high-quality shots and allowing her team to have the advantage going into this 4th quarter.
Yes, a really great job by the Boston College Eagles. They're now back on the offense. They're moving that ball close along. Just moving that one in. And that will be a goal from Boston College. Number 14, Shea Baker from Ithaca, New York. Northern New York, and another goal there for the BC Eagles.
Shea put that one on the highlight reel. Look at this shot. Gets a step on her girl, drops her hands, and puts that one right under the crossbar. That is impressive, to say the least. That one's going on the highlight reel. And huge goal there for Boston College. Puts their lead up 11-6. Michigan on their heels, looking to come back at least with only 8 minutes and 52 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, so BC now leads by 5, so Michigan's going to have to get going on the scoreboard if they want to keep this game in contention. So, and it all starts right here with the upcoming draw control. Draw there. BC taking it, but referees blow in the direction. That one's going to go in favor of the Wolverines. Of course, you're watching this game on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. So I could be here to watch this varsity, or excuse me, collegiate lacrosse contest. I'm used to high school sports now, but calling collegiate games.
Yeah, that varsity almost some automatic. But this pleasure to announce this Division I clash of the Titans between these two teams certainly hasn't disappointed so far. Let's see what Michigan can do with this possession.
So the Wolverines moving that ball along. Getting in there, shot just going above the stick of Shea Dolce. That was number 14, Jill Smith, has a goal in this game, so nice job there. So Michigan just keeping that possession going.
Jill Smith with an impressive dodge there. We saw her score off of that before, getting past BC's defense. Not only her girl, but also the girl that is sliding with a high-quality shot, just misses the net. But huge play there by Jill. Look to see a lot of Michigan's top-level athletes come out late in this one as they push to match that score that Boston College has put up so far.
So it is really great job now by the Eagles getting back into the offensive zone. BC with it. Finding Ryan Smith. Smith moving that ball along. Just going to charge towards the net, passing it back behind. And what a play right there. Textbook. Looked like that was number 1, Rachel Clark, who put the icing on the cake, but 1, 2, 3 for the Eagles.
I mean, Leon, that is just so impressive. That is such high level lacrosse. Look, that 1, 2, 3. Here goes Smith, passes it to X, and then Rachel Clark cuts down, finishes that one. Goalie, little chance on that one. Boston College able to confuse the Michigan defense, create some very quick passes that allow for some back cuts, and eventually a very great finish there, putting them with another goal on the board.
So there you have it. Boston College up now by 6. They're just surging away from this Wolverines team. So again at the face-off X, the Wolverines and the Eagles. Just under 7 minutes left to go. That one's going to be on the ground, going in favor of BC. Boston College moving that ball along. Number 36, Lizzie O'Neill. That one going towards the net. A little deflection. That was number 1, Rachel Clark. Almost had a shot on it, but nevertheless, that one will be saved up by Erin O'Grady.
Yeah, looks like that ball just got tipped at the end of her stick there, knocked loose a little bit by Michigan. Those things can cause that ball to miss the net as it did then, but a great opportunity there for Boston College. Just couldn't put that one away, and now Michigan has possession.
Yeah, so Michigan now with the possession. They're going to look for it. Jill Smith. Close to that one, bobbled out of her stick, so Dolce no need to make a save on that one.
Yeah, great defense there by BC, recognizing Jill Smith as the primary dodger here for Michigan, able to get some great help on that defense, neutralize that threat, get that ball back.
Yeah, really good job there. Michigan player going down. Referees are going to call that one. But that one going to stay with the BC Eagles. So a long pass out there, finding Annabelle Hasselbeck. Eagles moving this ball along. Getting close back to that net. BC trailing along. That ball's going to be loose on the ground. And the Wolverines will recover that one.
And a great defensive stand there by Michigan. Looks like they were running a little bit of a split man zone type formation. Able to neutralize the dodge, shut Boston College's more lethal threats down, and get that ball back to their offense. Down by 6 with just under 5 minutes left to go.
Yeah, so the Michigan Wolverines trying to come back a little bit on offense. It starts right now with their next possession. So they're going to slow things down a little bit. Clock is still going.
Of course, Boston College in no real position to pressure this. They have the advantage now, up by 6. Michigan getting a new player on the field here. Guess they were women down for a minute, but now they are even strength.
Yeah, so back to even strength, trying to get a little shot on it, but that ball is again going to go on the ground. And BC, whenever there's a little turnover like that, Boston College knows how to put the pressure on it.
Exactly. I mean, they have a lot of experience on this field. A lot of girls who know how to push that transition, make sure they have numbers on the field, and look for an early goal early in their possession.
Yeah, so BC close to that one near the net. Again, the Eagles. They're just going back and forth, passing that ball around. Again, looking close to it. Nearing the net. That one's on the ground, and that one will go in for goal number 3, McKenna Davis. Reeling in another goal for the BC Eagles.
And what a shot here by Davis. Rolls around her girl and just puts a bouncer away in the top left corner, drops her hands, but is able to create such an accurate shot. And just a great play there by BC. Puts them up 13-6. And Liam, if you're Michigan, I mean, you've got to be going out there thinking, all right, we're down 7. It's time to put some pressure on that gas pedal.
Yeah, this is when they need to go. They just need to know that you have to get some shots on, and they can't also waste time either. You got to have to go and just put some early shots on, maybe try to get one past the likes of Shea Dolce. So again, BC and Michigan at the face-off X. Referees blow the whistle. That one going in favor of the Eagles. That one's on the ground. Boston College recovering. That one staying with the Eagles. It's about 3 minutes left to go for the conclusion of this one.
Michigan putting a lot of pressure here on defense. They need to get that ball back, get some more goals on this board. They are down by 7 with only 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
So the referees blow the whistle. Clock will stop. Not sure, just maybe some substitutes coming in for the Wolverines.
Actually, Liam, it looks like there's a yellow card on the field, so Michigan will go woman down. Not what you want to hear from them this late and down by this much. But that's what you get when you play that more pressure defense. You are more prone to have calls like that.
So that one's going to near out. Michigan will now get the ball. Getting close to that one. Michigan just moving that ball into the zone. So the Wolverines just moving that ball around at about that 25-yard line. That was number 20, Ava Class, giving it over to Jill Smith. Smith back to number 9, Jane Federoff.
Remember, Liam, Michigan is out here running out that penalty. So unlikely they'll be able to push with much success. Being woman down, BC having a girl stand in the middle looking for a free slide is what we call it, who is able to help out on defense despite not having an actual person to defend.
So that ball on the ground, Michigan and BC fighting for it. That one going in favor of the Eagles. Just over a minute left to go in play. Referees blow the whistle. So again, both these teams just winding it down. BC leading 13-6.
Looks like it might be I believe that's a green card there called Michigan. So they will go woman down again. With only 45 seconds left to go. Again, a tough call here for the Michigan Wolverines. BC maintaining that offensive possession, trying to just run this clock out. They are up by 7 with 45 seconds left, and it is looking pretty good for them.
Yeah, looking really good indeed. So 45 seconds left to go. BC in the Michigan zone. That one there, shot by Boston College. Textbook shot right there, and looked like that was number 24, Kit Eriks, for the BC Eagles, and welcome home, Kit.
Kit Eriks, the Darien alumni. Let's take a look at this shot here. Steps in, cannons it right in the top right corner. Exactly what Lisa Lindley was talking about, saying she has a cannon for a shot, puts it away. Perfect accuracy. Very, very, very difficult to get that in front of that one. If I was the goalie, I'd honestly just step out of the way. Kit Eriks puts that one away on her home field and puts one in the net for Boston College.
Yeah, Kit Eriks, one of the 3 the Darien High School alumni in this game. And you just see how big of a program Darien High School is, feeding off their players to these top Division I colleges. So again, 14-6 your score, just 35 seconds left to go in play. That one's going to be on the ground. Boston College retaining that possession. And again, on another hurry rush. Trying to get a shot on it. That one will be stopped up by the Wolverines.
Quick transition there for Michigan, looking to push. They have numbers.
So trying to get maybe one last shot on behind Shea Dolce. Shot just going above the net. And that will do it here from the Darien High School Stadium Field. The Eagles defeat the Wolverines 14-6. And Ryan, what an exciting matchup here from the high school stadium field.
Well, Liam, it's been an absolute honor to announce this high Division I level game. Of course, we saw a lot of excitement, especially in the first half. Both teams going on 3-goal runs. We were tied at 3 for a while. Boston College able to take it away in this second half. But it's been a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful game to announce. And I've had a lot of fun. I hope everyone on the field had a lot of fun. And it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, you see there are a lot of fans coming out for this game. But I want to give a quick shout out to our DAF Media crew, bringing you all the sights and sounds. In this one, Hugh DeMark, Ryan Peck, Jack Kinney, Cooper Kelly, Andrew Olson, Trevor Kisko, of course, our DAF Media advisor, Damian Andrew, and Bruce Ferguson. Doing a great job, Ryan. It was great to have you on the call today. Definitely a historic moment for DAF Media.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that'll do it here from the Darien High School Stadium Field. Boston College defeats Michigan 14-6. I've been Liam Tomaszewski. You watch this game on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your weekend.